Hey everybody, welcome to the Hamakua Homestead. My name is Tiffany, and here on this channel I'm taking you along for the adventures here on the ranch. Today is a jelly making day. I have only made jelly once before. You guys saw the corn cob jelly, and I realized how pretty darn easy it is. So I thought that I would bring you guys along for our second adventure at making jelly. We have already juiced all of our lilikoi. You guys might know it as passion fruit. These are the Hawaiian version of passion fruit. They are not purple in color. Usually they are yellow on the outside, and this is the color of the juice once you juice them. So we're gonna go ahead and use our Sure gel, and we're gonna make some jelly. So the instructions are pretty darn simple when you just break it down. You just have your juice, your water, your Sure gel, butter. A little tab of butter is supposed to help keep the bubbling and foaming from happening, that little bit of fat added, and I'm never gonna say no when you want me to put butter in something, so that's good. And then just sugar after that. So I'm gonna bring you down so you can see the process, and we're gonna make some jelly. Like I said, this is a pretty darn simple recipe. If I can do it, you can do it too, promise. I'm gonna start with 3 cups of lilikoi juice. 1 cup of water. We're going to add our 1 package of Sure Gel pectin, 1/2 teaspoon of butter. Now it just says to bring our mixture up to a boil. While our current mixture is coming up to a boil, I'm going to get our water bath canner getting hot, and I've already washed the jars and stuff so they're ready to go, but let's get the canner going. I like to borrow my rack from my pressure canner to go in the pot for the water bath canner. So we have our water bath canner heating up, and our juice is at the next step. The next step is to bring this mixture to a rolling boil, and it needs to be in a boil that I can't stir it down with my spoon. And we are definitely at that point. So now we're just gonna go ahead and throw in our 6 cups of sugar. Here's 4 cups. 6 cups of sugar. And now we are going to stir this constantly until it comes back up to a boil. I don't know if you guys can see, but it is definitely a thicker liquid than it was when we started, for sure. Okay, so now we are at a full boil that I cannot stir down with my spoon. So now we're gonna set the timer for exactly 1 minute. Okay, it's been a minute. We turn off our heat and grab our jars. Now we just ladle this into our jars. Okay, so we ended up with 7 half pints and 1 partial. That is what our recipe gave us. It didn't say, the one on the website didn't say how many pints, or at least I didn't see it. It said it had 172 servings. I didn't know what that meant. So we ended up with 7 half pints. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean our rims and get them ready for the canner. I am most definitely going to be cleaning the tops, the rims of our jars with white distilled vinegar, because this is very sticky and I don't want anything to interfere with our seal. See, look, there's jelly on there. One thing I did not mention before, we do have a 1/4 of an inch of head space. We don't want to leave any more space than that. these are ready to get into the canner. So our jars are covered by at least 1 inch of water, and we're going to bring this water up to a full rolling boil, and then we are going to process it for a full 10 minutes. I will bring you back and let you know what it looks like when it comes out the other side. Okay, our 10 minutes is up, and I'm just gonna go ahead and turn off the heat. I'm gonna let it come down and settle just a little bit before we remove them and put them onto our clean surface. I'll be right back. Now we're just going to take our jars out. We're not going to tip them, tilt them, jostle them, nothing. We're just going to set them down gently. And that's it for today. So we're just going to go ahead and leave these sit on the countertop. Not directly on the countertop, but on a towel, on a cutting board. So we're just gonna leave it set until tomorrow afternoon or evening, and I'll bring you back for a taste test. I know that I said that I would bring you back the next day, but it's actually been over a month. We canned our Lilikoi jelly on September 22nd. It is almost Halloween now. So we're gonna go ahead and give it a try. Jiggly, like jelly. Cheers. Very strong lilikoi flavor. Very, very, very sweet. If I had crackers or toast or something, I know that would definitely be good on there, but just straight out of the jar, it's way too sweet for my liking. But that's definitely a good one. I'm gonna go ahead and put a ring on this, stick it in the fridge, and I know that my family will love to enjoy it. Thank you so much for joining me today on the Hamakua Homestead. I'll see you again soon.